why I stopped networking and started selling millions per year instead. I used to think that networking was the key to business success. Collect the business cards, attend every event, and meet as many people as possible. And it is, to a degree, depending on where you're at. If you're starting fresh, this is absolutely necessary to do, to get your name out there and become known. But at some point, there has to be a shift. Honestly, doing all of this stuff nearly killed my business. Every single business book preaches the same exact thing. Expand your network, meet more people, shake more hands. But what if networking is actually holding you back? That's what I discovered after wasting almost 2 years of my life on the network circuit. Then I flipped the script and I started focusing on deep relationships. Quality relationships instead of quantity of connections. The result? Multiple 7 figures in sales just from 20 deep relationships.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.
If you're exhausted by surface level networking, this is the relationship strategy that actually pays off. Let me show you why depth and breadth wins every single time. Let's talk about my experience when it came to networking. 2 years, multiple networking events, thick stacks of business cards, and my revenue, not thick at all. I was really busy, but basically flatlining my income. My connections were not profitable. And what shocked me is I had amassed over 500 LinkedIn connections and contacts, but I couldn't even name 50 who would actually refer me when it came to business. I was collecting contacts, not building relationships. Every single month felt like starting from zero. No consistent pipeline, no reliable referrals, no compounding growth, just the hustle and bustle with diminishing returns. And that's when I realized that networking events are designed for meeting people, not building relationships. And there is a massive difference between the two that really deserves to be respected, because they're both important, but one definitely comes after the other. So after realizing that I needed to go deeper, that's what I did. I picked my 20 best business relationships and decided to go deeper with them. No more networking events, no more business card collecting, no more expanding my network with time that I didn't have. When I stopped trying to meet everyone, I really started getting to know someone, their challenges, their goals, their personal interests, their family, the things that made them them and made them special to the business we were trying to achieve. I'm not saying that it worked with everyone. There was a handful of people that didn't want to go deep, and that's totally fine. There are those people that you will encounter that are going to prefer a surface level interaction. Knowledge is power. You learn something new about them, and now you can respect that boundary. Here's what I did learn though. Quality relationships require quality time. You can't just build trust in a 30-second elevator pitch. You need to put in the time, and you need to find that time somewhere. So if you're out trying to build your network, maybe it's time to reallocate that time and spend it on growing those relationships. I'd love to know which 5 relationships in your business deserve a deeper investment. I decided that I needed to transform the standard business conversations that I was having into genuine human connections. I started sharing strategic vulnerability, my thinking process, including uncertainties, essentially putting myself out there from a professional standpoint saying, hey, I think X might work well, and this is why. It opened me up to criticism, but also let them know I was a partner. Relevant failures and what I learned. Once again, showing that I was human, telling clients, hey, listen, I've seen this happen before, or I've experienced this. It did not go well. Can we try doing it a different way? I'm not here waving a flag of perfection. I'm saying, listen, I've done this and I hurt, and I don't want you to hurt the same way. People were receptive to that. I overshared too much personal information too quickly. An info dump that left people reeling, and quite honestly, wasn't a great look. The key is strategic vulnerability, not emotional dumping. We've all been there, we've all experienced that, and honestly, we don't want to do that to someone else. So fast forward a little bit, and when I got it right, man, clients stopped seeing me as just another vendor. I became a trusted advisor. I became a close friend. I became someone that they wanted to and enjoyed working with. Vulnerability will build trust faster than any perfect work experience ever will. Drop a comment below. I'd love to know who you're going to focus on first. If you want my complete relationship building system, the framework for going from surface level relationships to strategic partnerships, hit that subscribe button. This channel is where I share the real strategies that I use for building $1 million relationships. Because honestly, this isn't networking, it's relationship architecture.